Hello YouTube, Fuzz here, welcome back to World of Warcraft Legion. Just a quick video today showing you a way you can make about 10,000 gold an hour, so a very nice amount of gold. Obviously if you put a lot of time into this, you're going to get rich very quickly. You will require two things. The first is mining. Now you don't have to have maximum mining skill. As a matter of fact, you might not even have to have high mining skill. I've been doing this since about 600 and it's been going absolutely fine for me. This is in the new Argus area that came with the last patch, and you'll also require the server hop add-on, which I'll pop in the video description, a link to this. And then what you're going to want to do is, on a character that has access to Argus, so it will be a maximum level character, and with the mining skill, this is just an alt of mine, you're going to teleport over to Destiny Point here in Crocoon. And what we're going to do is just head through this area. There's a few Empyrean, I think it's called, Empyrean ores for us to go and mine, and once we've just gone through this bit of an area here, we're going to use the server hop add-on to change servers and just rinse and repeat over and over. So there's one down here, but I generally leave that because there's usually enemies around it. The good thing about this route is that it is basically free of enemies because they're all neutral. So you just head down here, looting any nodes as you go, and these things are pretty good. I'm just going to stop for a moment to show you. You can see here I've just checked on Auctioneer before coming over here, and they're going for about 59 gold each, these ores, and a stack of 20. Let's just have a look at 20 of these. For some reason I can't type it in, but 20 of these is going for over 1,000 gold, and a stack of 200, which you can get in about an hour, is going for over 11,000 gold, nearly 12,000 gold. So we're just going to run down this strip here. A little bit unlucky to only find one. Oh no, there's another one. And any of these can spawn as rich ores as well, which means you can get about 5 to 7 instead of 2 to 4. But also you'll get more. If you've not done a lot of mining, you're going to get more eventually once you start collecting the quest items that drop from these nodes, and that will allow you to increase your rank for these deposits as well by taking that quest item over to the Vindicar. And it looks like we've reached the end. You can go down to this section as well, but you will have enemies to fight. But you can usually get a node or two down there as well. So let's just go ahead and use the hop add-on, the server hop. That's all there is to it. And just see to make sure everything's respawned. Yes, it has. And we can just go down this strip in the opposite direction this time, collecting the Empyrean as we go. And another one here. And that's pretty much all there is to it. Takes about 5 to 10 minutes. 5 minutes if you're fairly lucky. 10 minutes if you're somewhat unlucky to get a stack of 20. Which is about 1,000, just over 1,000 gold at the moment. And this is several weeks, by the way. Just go all the way down to the bottom because you can get a node down here as well. If you get a rich one around here, then it might be worth just popping down and grabbing those. But, you know, I should just show you how long that takes. Because this is an alt character, I'm not particularly quick at killing these enemies. My item level is not that high, so I'll just grab a few here and use my 2-minute cooldown to do so. Then we can make our way out without too much trouble. And these seams can give you quite a few bits of ore, so you might think it's worth it just to pop down for these, but I'll leave that entirely up to you and what you think is best. Probably could have gone over there and grabbed that one, but not to worry now. Switching servers obviously dumps your aggro as well. So yeah, I don't really think it's worth going down because of those enemies that you have to deal with. It just slows you down too much. But just stick to this strip pretty much. So again, we'll switch and just make our way down. Oops, actually helps if we... Oh no, we was on the original server, but we have actually got respawns anyway, so that's fine. And the good thing about this is this add-on, Server Hop, will generally blacklist any servers you've just visited until you clear off or refresh the list. So you're not going to be going on to servers where you've just already looted the nodes. And I'm pretty sure now, I think an expansion or two ago now actually, Blizzard changed it so that your nodes are player dependent. or individual dependent. In other words, it doesn't matter if other players get their nodes, because it won't disappear for you, if that makes sense. So we'll go ahead and join the server here. And then just continue on down. What was that there? Another Empyrean one. Okay. Go and nab that. And we've probably got about 20, and that includes that little detour through the enemies and me stopping to show you things as well already. So nice 1,000 gold made. And we just rinse and repeat. It's that simple. Slight change in what I said then, guys, in terms of the gold per hour, because I've actually just managed to get about 200 of these things in about 35 minutes. So I got a whole stack of 200 in just over half an hour. So we're probably looking at closer to about 20,000 gold an hour at this particular area. So it's really, really impressive in terms of the amount of gold you're going to get from this place. You know, do this for 5 hours and you could easily get about 100,000 gold, which isn't too shabby. You know, it's not too shabby at all. So we're going to head over to the auction house now and get all this Empyrean listed here. I've got just over 2 stacks at the moment. Okay, folks, so I've listed 400 of those ore, and come this time tomorrow when I log back in again, I'd be very surprised if they haven't all sold, and I should be 22,000 gold, or 24,000 gold, richer after about an hour and 10 minutes of farming. So very, very, very high throughput on gold doing this method. So let me know in the comment section how you get on, and if you've got any tips to share with us, then please do so. You know, it's always helpful to get as many tips as possible when you're doing this kind of gold farming. So yeah, you'll want to stick some music on and just sit back, relax, go up and down that pathway, collecting the ores, switching servers. I'll pop the link to this in the description, and then you'll see the results coming in a few hours later. Thanks for stopping by today, folks. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, and I'll see you soon for more Legion. Goodbye.